Aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. You can find us at beachwalks.tv. Super low tide today, makes it really nice for walking on the beach. Hey, today's topic is sunshine, and the Hawaiian word for sun is la, and the Hawaiian word for sunshine is Malamalama o ka la. So Lamalama is glow or brightness, and so it's the brightness of the sun, sunlight. And you know, in recent times there have been actually really, in some ways, a scare tactic about the sun. It's dangerous and this and that and the other, and you've got to always wear sunscreen. But there's actually a great body of research that shows some contrary evidence. And a study in Stanford University of 4,000 women showed that a 50% reduction in breast cancer for women who had a fair amount of time in the sunlight. And another study was reported in the Epidemiology Journal of Cancer, or something like that, I'll get it right in the show notes, that studied over 400,000 people in Europe, and it found that people who had had skin cancer that went in the sun had a much lower rate of internal organ cancer. So much less liver cancer, stomach cancer, colorectal cancer, bladder and prostate cancer if they went out into the sunlight, or if they lived in, I believe that what they were tracking is if they lived in sunnier countries. And so, you know, I can point you to an old episode of Beach Walks where I really went into this topic in detail, because if you look at the rate of skin cancer growth and you look at the rate of usage of sunscreen, which has petrochemicals in it in many cases, there's a direct correlation. So I'm not absolutely convinced that more sun equals more skin cancer. I think in fact that sunscreen may be contributing, at least some sunscreens may be contributing to skin cancer. So partly because of the different, hey Lexi, did you forget to wait and bring me the ball? Yeah, I know I'm kind of distracted here, but I think that, you know, there's UVA, UVB, UVC, and different things block different components of the sun rays. But anyway, I have all that in that other Beach Walks episode. The main thing is, my point today, is not to be afraid of the sun. Because the sun really is so much of our life force. It certainly grows the plants that we live off of, that create the oxygen that we breathe. And in fact, we get 90% of our vitamin D from the sunlight. So try to pick morning times when the sun is not so harsh, and try not to spend, you know, all day long in the sun without any protection, which can be clothing as well as mechanical protection like titanium dioxide. Look at this, little obstacles all along the way for secret cameraman to trip on. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling now, but you know what, that's my Beach Walks prerogative. Thank you, that's perfect, Lexi, thank you. Bottom line, it's summer. Get out in the sun, go in the morning, go in the late afternoon when the rays are not too strong, and don't feel guilty if you don't have 100% sunscreen on. In fact, you might intentionally not always have sunscreen on. That's just an idea. Thanks so much for joining us today, and thank you, Lexi, for bringing me the ball. Aloha, everybody. May you have a bright, sunshiny day.